Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's a special day today. Yes, it is. We have a big day ahead of us. Yes, we do. Big day. Yeah, we have a big day ahead of us. And I'm looking forward to it. Okay, what do they want me to do now? What they say I did wrong? Google. Oh, wow. That's something I cannot do. Let me come out of here. Okay. I'm trying to fix something right quick. Hi, Malcolm. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. Oh my God. We got some stuff going on right now. I'm putting on some chapstick. I had to get myself together because it's morning. And you gotta get yourself all together before you get started. And that's what I was doing. And I woke up and I was thinking about Stan Brown. No, we forgot about Stan Brown. Stan Brown. Yeah, I got some stuff I want to show y'all about Stan Brown. Yes, indeed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in. And if they don't, then they can watch the replay. Yeah. I mean, I really thought about this. I said, let me talk about Stan Brown. Because, I don't know I don't think I should give him the name Goons, like the Squiggly and Kamal and Keith Price and Michael Smith, William Moore, all Tiffany Henchmen, that she had doing her dirty work. This one here, I forgot. I had something on the floor here. This one here was riding a bike. I laughed so hard when I posted up this morning about Stan Brown riding a bike. He once said it. He said it. He said, I'm riding a bike. So let me put my question up here. Okay. So I'm going to put a question up here about Stan Brown. I'm going to say, okay, let me get it together. Take the capital lock off. I'm going to put it up here real fast. His name is really Stanley. We all say Stan Brown. I know everybody says Stan Brown, but it's Stanley Brown. I know the chat room gonna have something to say about Stan Brown. Not because of he's dark-skinned and all that type of stuff. Everybody got their little names they got for people. They probably got a little name for me. I'm serious. They probably got a name for me too. Oh gosh. Okay, let me see. Oh, I put it out there, but I meant to yeah, here we go. I'm gonna pin that message up to the top. There it goes. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about today, you guys. And we're definitely going to talk about Jason House being sworn in today. And the weather looks cloudy right now. We had rain over the weekend. It got a little chilly. I still got my fire on. Because through the night, I don't want to breathe that air and then have a dry nose, Yeah, I've been doing pretty good on being not catching colds and stuff. Mm-hmm. I love water. I drink a lot of water all the time. And I keep this around me. I keep it I even take it with me to the meetings. I take it with me no matter where I go. I take my water. Yeah. So I want, come on in, everybody. And hi, everybody out there in different countries, in the same city I'm in, watching that didn't come into the chat room. That's fine with Babe Solo, but I'm welcoming you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to watch all you want. Yeah, you're welcome to watch Babe Solo. Yeah, she have no problem with it. Yeah, but if you have anything you want to say, but not be disrespectful. Please do not be disrespectful. That's something I don't want to happen, because we don't need to start our morning off with disrespectful words and stuff like that. We need to be thankful. We woke up this morning to see another morning, then an afternoon, and an evening, and pray we get through the night. Yes, yes, because tomorrow ain't promised. That's the word. That's the word. It's not my word. That's the word. Okay, so I see Malcolm is here. Thank you for coming in. And those that are coming in later, good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. And maybe some is going to bed, and have a good night. Because I would like for you to hit that like button. You can share, subscribe. It's free if you have not done so. So Malcolm, can you give me a little thought on what you think about Stan Brown? Have you watched him? Have you followed Stan Brown? Have you noticed anything about Stan Brown? Yeah. Or you still getting yourself together? That's understandable. I have to do the same thing too. Get myself together. Yes. And then I was like, my daughter texted me. Everybody's going to work today. And those that are working today, have a wonderful, productive day. Try not to get upset with your boss or your coworkers. Try to be the peacemaker. If you have to, you got to pull aside and take a deep breath. And phew, you got to take a deep breath these days with people. It's getting rough. It's not going to get better, but you can make it better. Oh, Malcolm said, is he really as dumb as he portrays? That man is smart. That man been around a long time. If you look back at him when Tiffany had the good burger, he was around her way before then. Did y'all know that Stan Brown had 2 jobs? And his wife works at the Township. She's in the photos. You guys just don't recognize her. When I put up Lacey harassing the guy, he said, "Who are you?" That lady that you saw sitting there, that's Stan Brown's wife. Yes. Just go back and look at it. What? Didn't I do that yesterday? I believe it was. I posted up Lacey. I said, what is Lacey doing at the Township bullying a resident? He works in Dalton, but he over there in the Township bothering somebody sitting there and don't even look like that person having a problem at all. Good morning, sweet tea. Good morning, everyone. I watched Stanley Brown when Long Island audit was there. Oh yeah, Stanley was very disrespectful and never took accountability. Look at him with the bombastic side eye. I got some information, sweet tea. Y'all gonna get to hear him talk. I'm not gonna video him that much, but I do got one video. It's the one he riding the bike. I didn't even know what to title it, when I posted up Sweet Tea and Malcolm. I didn't know what to put up. And those that are watching afar off, I didn't know what to put up on my posting, because I kept laughing because Stan Brown brought that up. He the one told them, you got to talk to them. I was riding the bike. You know what? I think those wheels that came off them bikes by now. I think he down to the rim, the rubbers and everything that came off, because he riding that bike for too long. He done rode the bike so long, I believe it's lopsided, and it probably had training wheels. Oh, hi, Mojo. Good morning. Likewise. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys are sweet. Speak to one another. Let's start our day off with joy, peace, and happiness. That is the best way to start. And if somebody want to start off with a bad way, just ignore them and pray for them and hope they find peace, because you just can't help everybody. You can't satisfy everybody. They just ain't satisfied. They just ain't satisfied. You just can't satisfy the people. So that's why I eliminate myself around folks. I eliminate myself. I sure do. That's why my name is called Babe Solo. Solo means a loner. And it's so peaceful, you guys. Really. Don't look at it. Oh, it's so sad. Babe Solo, she don't be around nobody. She don't have no friends. I had them. I just don't want any. I've been there and done it. So I just want to live my best life right now because I could die tonight. I could die in the morning. I could die the next second. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm living out here happy, smiling, regardless what's going on in my life. Mojo said, old Stan ran the grass cutting scale. You know what happened? When Tiffany Henyard got in, I don't know why Stan Brown, he's friends with her. He could have talked to her and said, don't change this program. Don't do it. Let it stay like it is. Because back in the day, the kids were cutting the grass. But the only ones that will drive the truck would be the ones that had driver's license and had no record on them driving. I know. I've been there for 26 years. I used to volunteer at the Thornton Township. I used to go over there where the building is, where they hire people. I had a relative was hired by them and cut grass. It was a male, and he was cutting grass. You know, Stan gave him a job. And Stan was pretty strict when he went in there, because I went in there with him. Stan said, you can't slouch, you can't wear your pants down, stuff like that. You know, Stan Brown, he wears a suit all the time. So, you know, he old school. He don't like the pants hanging off and all that type of stuff. But when Tiffany Henyard got in the office, there in that seat, why did he flip? That don't make no sense to me. He was a good man. I'm serious. He might be still is a good man, but you know how our lives go and we don't know what's coming ahead of us and we get wrapped up in a tangle? We all go through this. Nobody's exempt. I didn't have some problems where I didn't even see it coming, but I was involved. And I had to go through it because you can't go around it. You can't go under. You can't climb over. You still got to go through it. Good morning, Tiny. Shout out to my moderator. Good morning, everyone. To my moderator, Tiny. Thank you for coming in. Yes. So Stan Brown, from what I knew, he was a good man. When I knew him back in the day, when Frank Zuccarelli was in charge of the Thornton Township. It was beautiful. Oh my God, we had so much events happening. Everybody want to say Frank Zuccarelli was crooked. I'm gonna tell you, everybody crooked, even me. If I want to be crooked, I can get crooked. But see, I got something to think about. I'm thinking about how I want my life. But that crookedness is in every one of us. We're born into sin. It's there. It's lust, all that. Lust. You think you love somebody, but you really lust. You know what I'm saying? It's all there. Fortification, adultery, murderer, homongering, backbiter, busybody, all that. We all do that stuff. But I learned from my past that I want to straighten up and do better. And that's why I'm trying to help the ones that come in my channel that don't come in and try to hurt other people. And I don't want nobody hurting them. And I don't want them coming in trying to hurt me, because that's not nice and it's rude and it's very disrespectful. That's how I feel. That's why when I holler at the ones out there watching me that don't come to the chat room, it's their choice if they don't want to come into the chat room. And those that come into the chat room, it's wonderful to come in because you get to express how you think what's happening with the question I got at the top. What about Stan Brown? What about Stan Brown, everybody? You got any more thoughts, Sweet Tea, Tiny, Mojo, Malcolm? You guys got any more thoughts on Stan Brown? You've been watching him? And I'm going to tell you, he's a close friend of Tiffany. Yes, he is. Malcolm said, some just like to listen, Babe Solo. Yeah, but you know what, Malcolm? I never was used to YouTube until my city. I came out in 24, like I told you guys, April. I made a year now fighting with my community. I got on YouTube and I learned something from getting on YouTube. Good morning, Ernestine Smith. Good morning. Yes, I wish we had some sunshine. Maybe we get some later. We've been having rain, and right now I look out my window. I know it's almost 6:30 in the morning, and it's cloudy. It's very cloudy. Nurse Petty, good morning. Happy Monday. Everybody, we have a big day today. The swearing in of the 2025 Clean House. They're swearing in today. Tiffany Henyard will no more be mayor of this day. Bam, 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 bam. And I have a question about her too. What is her next move? I wonder if she's crying right now. I wonder if she get some sleep last night. I did. I slept good. I sure did. And I woke up early. I went to bed too early, you guys. But it's okay. You know what I learned? If I go to sleep too early, I count how long I've been asleep. Then I try not to worry about I didn't get no sleep through the night. I say, okay, you got 6 hours. You're good to go. Oh, Nurse Petty said her next move is jail. Not yet, Nurse Petty. You forgot. She's still supervisor of Thornton Township until May 19th. May 19th will be the last. No, you might well say the 18th that she will be a supervisor for Thornton Township. The next, the jail, I think that's going to take a while. I do, Nurse Betty. I really think so because it's a lot of people involved. Tiffany Henyard is not doing this alone. That's why she feels so confident. She said, okay, I hope they arrest her soon. Nurse Betty, you ready for her to go? you know, you're making me laugh. Oh, high attack. I wrote to you. You told me I'd get a lot of sun on the plants, and I told you let Mother Nature do its thing. Good morning to you, Beaver Attack. That's a cute name. You're a beaver, huh? I'm scared of a beaver. They got sharp teeth, and they about this long. Okay. And then, yeah, that's funny. You got me cracking up. You see, I'm still laughing. The Sweet Tea said, your fireplace adds a relaxing tone to your chat. I definitely prefer a live background over a green screen display. Sweet Tea, let me tell you something. I have imagination. My mind, if I was at your house, say you told me about your house, I can design your living room any part of your house with my imagination, and I could put it together. With furniture, paint, and pictures. I painted my own house. I put that fireplace in, but I had help. Okay. And then you know what I said I was going to do, Sweet Tea, and everyone in the chat? I said, you see that door right there? I made that, and I posted it up on my picture. I love Dalton. And I was that lady that's on there when Jedediah was hitting them pans like this, and you saw a lady holding the sign that I love Dalton. That was me. I told you people don't recognize me. That was me. And I put stars all behind it, like hearts. They all red hearts. And I decorated my door, and I used clear tape, Scotch tape, and I taped it to my wooden door, and I made me a decoration behind me. Said, I love Dalton. Yeah, this is the room I like to chill in. If only you could see my dog. My dog is sleeping like she worked overtime. And this is the room I like to relax in, and I can see things better than upstairs. Even though I got cameras in my room where I can see everything outside, I got a big TV on the wall where I can see all around the property. But down here, I got the cameras too. So this is my relaxing room where I watch my TV and stuff like that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sweet Tea. Thank you. And Mojo said, Tiffany is shoveling snow today. You're killing me, you guys. You guys got me laughing hard. And Rosemary said, Mojo. Yeah, Sweet Tea said, I saw you. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, because yesterday I went live. And I was showing those that have the passion that I have about plants. And then when the weather gets better, I'm going to do my awareness. But I also do my awareness here. When I do my wellness, if I'm not walking, I practice deep breathing. So when I have deaths in the family, or someone I get hurt, or anything that's uncomfortable that gets you on that high level, where you be panicking and going into a frantic, I go deep breathing. And you got to practice it every day. When you lay down, do it when you're resting, and all of a sudden you're going to find that inner peace. It comes. It's going to come. Just keep working on it. That's what I did. It took some time, but I'm at the point now I can lay down and I have any thoughts in my head and it'd be empty. And I have a smile on my face because that means I found my inner peace. Yes. Oh, I have people want to get me mad, but I'm trying my best not to. I also pray for yourself. I ask God to hold my tongue. When people start getting crazy with me, talking stuff to me, I don't want to get out of character, and I'm working hard. I'm working hard on it. I really am. I really am. And I'm very apologetic. I will apologize for my mistakes and what I do. And I even if I yell at my children or whatever, I go back and apologize to them and tell them why I acted the way I did. So that's how I practice living my life. So I'm trying to get some more people some more time, or else they're going to have to watch the replay. Okay, let me get Stanley Brown together. Stan Brown, I'm going to give y'all a picture of him when I knew him. Mojo said, is old Andrew still lying at the skating rink? Living at Wait a minute, Mojo, you going to make me drive over there? You going to make me drive over there? Because, people, when they homeless, they sleep anywhere. I know where he lives. I pass by his house every morning because my sister, I pick her up for work because I like to help because I'm retired. And I drive my sister to work and I pass by his house every morning. Like this morning, it's Monday through Friday. I like to help my sister out. She didn't even ask me to. That's what I want to do, to stay active. You got to keep moving around to stay active, because when you get up in age, you don't be active you were when you were younger. Mojo, you are cracking up at me. I am too. Yeah, it's too funny. It's too funny. And I'm going by that skating rink. You guys go, I'm going to go live and let y'all see me. You say, has Stan Brown been on the ice rink? Yes. There's a video. He was on Valentine's Day. Tiffany had it so beautiful. I'm serious. That money, when Tiffany did that skating rink for Valentine's Day, you could tell it wasn't cheap. It was our money, but it wasn't cheap. It was fancy, classy. They were sitting under the, looking like a bubble, beautiful bubble. And they was inside pouring whatever they drinking with their wives. A lot of them came with their wives, and that's what I saw. I never went because I didn't hang. Well, once I found out Timmy got in office, I never went back around them people. I never did. Because when Frank Zuccarelli was alive, I used to be there all year long, decorating, parades. So I used to love Cinco de Mayo. Oh my God, we used to be all in the parades, and we go through every city, and then we do the 4th of July, we do Memorial Day, we do Veteran Day. Frank had his stuff down packed. I don't care what nobody say. Who all you people out there don't like the man, I'm sorry, I'm not like you. All I know, I was fine. Nobody hugged on me, kissed on me, none of that stuff. I got respect. I don't know what the other people's going through, but it didn't happen with me. Oh, good morning, Joyce. You're so funny, Joyce. I read some of your comments. You have me laughing. You say, God is good for waking me up this morning and starting me on my way. Babe Solo. Yes, praise the Lord. Sweet Jesus. I love calling him Sweet Jesus because he's sweet to me. He's sweet to me because he's done a lot for me that I can testify to. Yes, yes. And I am aware of what the Lord done for me. You can't tell it like I tell it, what he done for me. Yes, that's a testimony. Yes. God bless you, Joyce, and your family, friends, and your neighbors, and those who are far off, for all the people that we don't even know. And to the chat room, God bless you all as well. Yes, in Jesus' name. Oh, yes. So we're talking about Stan Brown, Joyce. You look up the top and say, what about Stan Brown? That is our subject, and that is our discussion this morning. Before I get out of here, I got an hour before I leave. That's why I started so early. And also, Stan Brown was so kind, gentleman. His wife is too. I went many places with them. Not with the wife, but with Stan Brown, Frank Zuccarelli, Jerry Jones. My grandson is in college football. Jerry Jones was his coach. I was there. I never saw him do anything abusive towards my child because I was one of those grandparents that was there. I drove him to the game. I stayed at the game. And when we didn't make it to the game, the people say, "Where y'all was? We miss y'all." Because you know why? Because I be sitting there on the bench. I be stomping my feet on the bench, making that noise. And then I be like, "Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at?" I'm gonna tell y'all about me. I'm bold. I'm bold on getting on the dance floor. I'm bold on having a good time. I'm bold at karaoke, even though I can't sing good. I still get out there and sing. And I do my little dance step right with my words. You know, I'm enjoying my life. That's what I'm doing. But Sam Brown, he got with Tiffany. He's totally different. Really. And I'm gonna let y'all hear him. Y'all gonna freak out when you hear his speech. And later on, I'm gonna post up some stuff on what's happening, and you guys gonna see how the trustees were fighting for our money. And it got rough and it got tough. I have it. I just need to just post it when I finish my mornings, because I like to get my stuff done in the morning. And then all the rest of the day, I have nothing to do but go to my channel and post things that need to be shown to you guys. And so you guys can see what's happening really in Dalton, besides the other stuff you've been hearing about. It's almost the same, but I got a little more different side than the other side have. And some of them have it, some of them don't, and some of them explain it different from me. And we all say stuff differently. And Joy said, I am a senior citizen growing old gratefully, and I'm going to let nobody stop me from doing what I want to do. Unfortunately, I don't do drama or stress, just have fun. Hello, that's me, Joyce. I'm a senior citizen as well. I'll be 69. I will be turning 69. And I refuse to let anybody on any internet, because you know that's what our life is now. This is where it's coming to. Because when I was younger, I thought it was going to be like the Jetsons. You know, those space people, the cartoon. But this is what happened in technology, dealing with people on the internet. And then you deal with people that when you're in the grocery store, when you go to meetings, when you go to the school, when you go pay your bill, you know, then you go through that. And then church, if you're going to church, you go through that. So I refuse to have anybody change me. Even my children can't even change my ways. No, my children knows my ways and they respect my ways. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I'm so proud of my children and my grandchildren. Yes, I am. And I'm a great grandmother. I got 2 great grandsons and I'm happy. Okay, and then Sweet Tea said, did Stanley have a good relationship with Raleigh Rogers? I can't say, Sweet Tea, because I don't get down like that where I have my ear hopping and listening. I don't do that, and I don't hang in their faces. I don't even really go up. When I speak to them, they got to be close by for me to speak. If they're far off distance, I don't talk to none of them. And I'm not the person that would be in everybody's business. I found some people cool, Sweet Tea. You just don't know. There's some people that are so deep. They want to know every speech detail these people are doing. I don't do that. I don't. And then when they talk to me, they be like, oh, I can give y'all an example, for instance, like Jedediah Brown. I know I made that walk with Jedediah and Beth. I have had people ask me, when I talk about Jedediah, and I said, I'm not afraid of Jedediah. After he come at me, I'm going to stand strong. I'm going to stand up to him, right? Jedediah already know that. He know I would. I already said it to him. And then they said, oh, I thought you were close to him. What do you mean close? How close do you want me to get? The man, I can't help it, y'all. I had somebody say that to me. Then they said, oh, I thought you had his phone number. I said, damn. I don't have none of that stuff. I don't have no phone number. I'm his friend indeed. Yes. Just call out my name and I'll be there whenever you need me. You got a friend. See, when you find you a friend, you'll be happy to find a true friend. And I have to be careful when I make friends with people because they take advantage of you. I call Jedediah my friend. He will always be my friend. And when I talk about him, I'm only speaking what I experienced. But a lot of people thought I had his phone number. They thought I had stuff like that. So I'm explaining this to Sweet Tea and anybody else that want to hear this, because that is not what I do. And when I come into his chat room, I speak to everybody. And then lately I went in there, nobody did speak to me. I said, what the hell happened? I couldn't believe it. A whole hour, nobody didn't speak to me. I said their name. I said, hi this, hi that, hi this, hi that. And my sister was sitting there looking. She said, nobody's saying nothing to you. I said, I don't know what the hell happened, but I don't care, because you know what? They're not hurting me. That stuff don't hurt me. People, do not let these people on this internet ruin your life. Don't feel like you got to have these people, because your main people is your family, who is what's around you, one you can touch, reach out and touch somebody. You can't touch them people out there behind the keyboard. Half of them don't even show their faces. You don't really know who you're dealing with. But then you're going to let them control you. No, don't let people do that to you. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. I just have to share that. But I was giving that example because of the question that Sweet Tea asked me, did Stanley have a good relationship with Raleigh Rogers? But I'm going to tell you what I know about Raleigh Rogers. When he was mayor, he brought in some good stuff into the township, to Dalton. He kept the parades going. He kept all that stuff going. We had stuff at the park all the time, giveaways, backpacks, barbecues, all that was happening. And he still done it no matter what. And then I had an incident in front of my house where the sidewalk was up high and a child fell down and busted her lip. So I went down to the village and I told Raleigh about it. He came out the next day and I was surprised, because I was like, wow, the mayor right here at my house. He walked up and down the sidewalk. He looked at everything. And that sidewalk right now is still looking brand new. And that was so many decades ago. He fixed the whole sidewalk all the way down. Yes. And I thank him for that. And I will always respect that man, because he haven't done nothing to me. Nothing that I know of. I don't know. All I know, he came and saw and looked at that sidewalk, and I was at that meeting. And I stood up to pull him and told him about it. And then I always respected him. And I never talked bad about him. If you really think about it, I haven't talked bad about Tiffany. I'm just saying what type of person she is. She has a disorder, mentally disordered behavior. That's what I see she have. But I experienced her before, way back when Frank Zuccarelli would have her bring in the food that he ordered to serve at the Black History Month at South Suburban College. And I will decorate the tables, I do the setup, I do all the hard work. But I loved it because that's my passion. But it wasn't really hard. But for other people, it was. I saw the lazy people. I saw them hiding and they want to help out. And then they act like they're doing something. You got them people on the job. They're everywhere. So all I know, I got a chance to experience myself with her. And then when I did, I saw something. That's why I say this woman is who she is, you guys. Tiffany is not putting on. Tiffany do believes what she's doing is right. She do think what she's doing is okay, because she feel like she got that power. Can't nobody stop her. Then she saw the man in the White House got away with his stuff. But, they waiting for him when he come out, because he had a federal, and I think he had a state crime. He had two on him. So one of them that he can't get away from. So he still got to go and face it, the judge, the man in the White House. So the man in the White House is making a lot of people think it's okay to do what they're doing, which they were doing it already, but they're coming out in the open with it. Everybody doing it. I mean, they're coming out big time. And so maybe that's a part of her mind thinking, because she did call on Trump. I know y'all heard her. She said, I'm gonna be like a landslide like Trump. Then she said, Trump, come visit me. She asked him to come visit her as well, stupid girl. Trump ain't gonna come visit her. Trump is a broke billionaire on welfare. Trump is a broke billionaire on welfare, you guys. He owed Elon Musk money, man. He owe Elon Musk for life. He can't pay that man back. That's why he got to do what he got to do to satisfy that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't worry about all this higher up power stuff, because you know who higher God is. Because that's who blesses you, God. He blesses you through people. It don't fall out the sky. He blesses you through people. Then just keep your mind and heart set on God, and then worry about how they are doing in the news, because that stuff will wear you out and wear you down. Same with this stuff we're talking about right now. So right now, I'm going to bring forth Stan Brown. Y'all ready? Y'all got to have this. I'm going to start off with him. I got to. Because this man here, he's a hot mess. He make me laugh hard because the way he said he riding that bike. The news people was questioning him, right? Another employee went on that trip. He went down to Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding. Another employee went on that trip. He went down to Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding. Another employee went on that trip. He went down to Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding. Another employee went on that trip. He went down to Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding. Another employee went on that trip. He went down to Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? I'm not the one that handled it. I was just riding. Stan Brown look a hot mess in that t-shirt. Springfield and what were you hoping to do with Springfield? Man, you better stay in your suit. Stan Brown look like Ninja Turtle. He really look like Ninja Turtle in that white t-shirt. I know I got a look too. I know I probably look a hot mess myself, but he look like he look like a Ninja Turtle. I'm serious. So now I'm gonna bring I need drum roll. Oh my God, I need some drum roll. I'm serious. Y'all got to hear this. Remember, everybody worried about the trustees fighting against Tiffany. Stan Brown is backing her up. When I get ready to play this, he's backing Tiffany Henyard. So y'all ain't talking about him that much because y'all got to remember, he got some stuff right up here. And he did get a subpoena. Yes, he did. When y'all call it the alphabet boys. I was getting ready to say the feds and got tight tongue. When the feds came, I jumped in my car because I heard the helicopter flying everywhere. And I jumped in my car. I drove over there. I parked my car and the news people was there. Some of the trustees showed up. And I was standing there watching the feds go inside the building. And they served a lot of subpoenas at Dalton. Then a week later, they went to the Township. So Dan Brown been fighting for Tiffany for a very long time. I wonder if he's scared right now. He don't look happy like Keith Freeman. Because when I saw Keith Freeman, when Keith Freeman comes to our meetings, remember Keith Freeman was not he wasn't seen for a long time. Nobody didn't see Keith Freeman. We didn't know where he was. Everybody said, oh, he must be working from home because he's still working. Because when they came after him, he went to court. We saw that. But after a while, it was months and months, no Keith Freeman. Then Keith Freeman started coming out. He walked into our Dalton meeting. A lot of people was angry. They were mad at him. Except for me. I ain't lying. I had no anger in my body. She said, look at the way he is talking with his hands. Yes. Wait till you hear what he said, Joyce. I'm finna play it now. I'm just letting you know, Keith Freeman, he's happy for some reason. He's walking around jolly. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm not making this up. He smiling. He felt comfortable, at ease, like he don't have a burden on his shoulders. But you can see it in Tiffany's face, Dan Brown, what's that dude name? Michael Smith, Squidly, Kamal, Tiffany Henyard, all those people. You keep Price, Andrew Holmes. I would love to see what Lacey look like right now. Because them people is under a lot of stress. They should be. Because what make them think that they could continue to do what they were doing? Everything does come to an end. So I'm finna play this right now. And I want everybody to listen up, and I will play it twice if I have to.
guys keep going out there, Greenwood Falls, like that's the only thing that's been built. There's more things been done out here in Dalton instead of just Greenwood Falls. Like we got sidewalks out there because I deal with a lot of seniors, and we're looking at seniors got their sidewalks doing in front of their homes. If a person's in a wheelchair, they can go down the streets. We got trees just falling on individual houses and roofs. If you guys were out there, you can actually see these things. It's real stuff. So it has to be money being spent. In order to run a village, you're going to have to get bonds. You're going to have to get loans. We're not making enough money to pay the police department, the fire department, the public works. Those are expensive entities that we have to pay for to run a village. So we can give out tickets, code enforcement, give out citations.
This happened in the meeting, everybody. He's not sitting up doing no documentary.
That's all that matters.
He's talking to the trustees.
Every village around is doing that. From Calumet City to beautiful South Holland, they get bonds. They're borrowing money. But I hear you, other trustees, and I'm not picking sides, but I'm just looking at what we're going to do. Just keep fighting and get nothing done. It's unfair to say the mayor's just spending money. Where? Where's she putting the money at? Not in her pocket. Just going out into the residents. We all stakeholders out here. But just look around. If you've been riding around, dog, you can definitely see some improvement. Go from 146 in Indiana all the way over to Lakewood. The whole street been paved. I've been down some alleys paved. My alley look like Vietnam. Potholes and everything. But there's some other residents that's getting alleys put together. For my 33 years out here, I've never seen an alley get paved. They had the 50-50 program. Yeah, we was jumping up hallelujah for 50-50 program. Right now, we talking about zero to the residents. There's grants being put out here. There's more grants still sitting on the table to be actually utilized. But let's get what we can get now. Because all it looks like it's going to be is just a fight from here on out till we get to election time. That's unfair to the residents.
We won.
We fighting right now, and we should be putting that money where it should be utilized there.
Look how hard he's talking for Tiffany.
For the residents, because we're going to have a deficit. You have to spend money. You got to spend money.
Y'all be careful with them credit cards. Don't listen to this man. You be in trouble.
Just keep fighting. That's what it is. I see a power struggle right here. And it's total disrespect. Total disrespect. And yeah, the residents going to speak. But I say to you residents, pay attention to who you elected in there. Because they can talk smart at the meetings, but can they do something? Are they going to move the rock? Because right now, it's a resident who gets some good stuff. I done seen windows and roofs go up. Sidewalks, trees trimmed. People getting faded. Yeah, we need a little action out here. Yeah, I was at the roller rink the other day. It was awesome. Awesome. That's a money revenue right there.
Really?
That's gonna bring some kind of dollars in. Yeah, we had to spend money to put it up, but we gonna get a chance to get a few dollars back.
When?
But I just say this here to you, my fellow board members. What are we doing as a whole to help bring something? Let's get on board. Just as you're doing the man, you got her back against the wall. What do you expect her to do? Give us a room.
Hi. Good morning, K-Mac.
Just say, okay, we can sit down and come to a happy medium. But you gotta not give her no room to get to the happy medium because we just fight. So we're gonna fight till election time.
He's talking for Tiffany.
Get out there and go hustle that money up. Let her hustle up, bring it on back, and let's spend it.
Why let her hustle it up?
Get that money. Then we're gonna try to save all the money.
Where's the money, Stan Brown? You know where it's at.
We need to check ourselves out because we're not doing a good job as a board. When we at the point and talk each other.
I see y'all coming.
I should have a conversation with some of my board members. We don't talk no more only when we come here. And I got attitude about that.
Oh, he got attitude?
Yeah, I'm big with peppermints and all that. Yeah. You ask me, get one of your fingers grass cut.
That brought y'all peppermints.
Come on. If we for real live enemy with one another, we should be like that.
Yes, he's still a trustee. He got 2 years, 2 more years to go. Beaver attack. Now, y'all want me to play it again? Y'all want me to play it again? Joyce said Keith Freeman is going to jail because he took the plea deal for a lesser sentence. K Mac, good morning to you. He said the person fighting and arguing with Tiffany, she did not compromise. Right. And then Tiny said he's not talking like that now. He is quiet. And K Mac said, good morning to everyone. And Base Olo. Beaver Attack said he's still a trustee. Yes. Yes. He got 2 more years to sit in his seat. And I will go down there this morning and I will film the window because you guys gonna see everybody's name because it's up now. Sweet Tea said, he said it. Let's get what we can and get it now. Those words may and will be used against him. You heard what Sweet Tea said, everybody? K-Mac said he is unfortunately. Beaver Attack said Andrew Holmes too. Right? Jesus. Where is Andrew Holmes? Is he in a nursing home by now? The dude was losing weight too. These people are under a lot of strain, but they brought it on themselves. I'm not wishing no bad on nobody. I ain't wishing no more on them that they already have, because this is something they chose to do. We have a choice in life, people. K-Mac said him too. Okay, I want y'all to hear this again because some of y'all might not was really, really listening. Stan Brown was in the room with the trustees. Everybody's at the meeting. We're sitting there hearing him. You know how you have your chance to talk? Tiffany's sitting up there, all the officers, everybody, the administration, all the trustees are there. I want y'all to picture the room. He's not sitting at home making this a video to say. He's actually inside the board meeting. He actually in there saying this. Sweet Tea said, I remember that meeting. I hope a lot of them do too, because I had it up here, but I can't play it yet because I'm not like the other channels. So I'm something like Cafe of Knowledge. Shout out to Cafe of Knowledge. I'm something like her. So I have to let y'all hear it this way and show my phone up for now. And one thing I do want to learn, I want to learn how to split my screen and then put the video. And if I get that down pat, then I will stay right there and go no further. Because my camera, I only paid $34 for my webcam that I'm looking at you guys on. My speakers, I paid $13. Sure did. I shop around. That's what I'm going to teach people on my other topic. You know, I like to show people how to save money and how to maintain their property, and then wellness, mental wellness. I'm serious. Them the 3 topics going to be talked about on my channel. So I need y'all to hear Stan Brown one more time. This meeting, Sweet Tea says she remember it. And I hope if those that don't know about that meeting, let me see, can I find it? I gotta go in my history. I can tell you where to go and look for it at. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If y'all want to watch that meeting, because this man was definitely, let's see, what was he doing? I gotta find it. I gotta go in my history. It's in my history. I saw it in my history. I gotta go back to my history. He was in the board meeting. The trustees voted against Henyard. He was trying to convince them to vote for what she wanted. Pay the bills, pay the all those people. You know what? I'm going to be posting up some shorts. Y'all going to see it through some shorts as well. But I'd like to find out through the history. Where is the history? The history is going to take too long. Okay, here goes the history. Okay, here the history. I hope it gives me something. I don't want to clear it. I just want to go in there because you got to be careful. I don't want to clear my history. I want to go see it. You got to be careful. They'll tell you to take it out. And that's not what I'm trying to do. Man, I saw it this morning when he was talking. That's why I recorded him instead of trying to videotape. But I'm going to play the tape again. But I will get that information and I will put it under this video. I will put it in there under the message. Then you guys can watch the video yourself. And you're going to see he was trying to convince the trustees to vote for Tiffany to have all this money that was on the agenda. And the trustees did not do it. They stood strong. Good morning, Foxy 3. Likewise, Queen. Yeah, today is a big celebration. I'm going to try my best to get there so I can live stream it for you guys to see it. I'm going to probably have to sit out there 3, 4 in the evening. I might have to do that. People you're going to get crowded. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play the video about Stan Brown, Foxy, where he's talking to the trustees. He's trying to convince them to vote what Tiffany want on the agenda.
You guys keep going out there, Greenwood Falls, like that's the only thing that's been built. There's more things been done out here in Dalton instead of just Greenwood Falls. Like we got sidewalks out there because I deal with a lot of seniors, and we're looking at seniors who got their sidewalks done in front of their homes. If a person's in a wheelchair,
What about the people that's 20, 30, 40, 50 years old?
just falling on
Why do they have to be seniors?
houses and roofs.
There's other people here besides seniors.
See these things. This is real stuff. So it has to be money being spent. In order to run a village, you're going to have to get bonds. You're going to have to get loans. We're not making enough money to pay the police department, the fire department, and public works. Those are expensive entities that we have to pay for to run a village. So we can give out tickets, code enforcement, and give out citations. That's still not enough money. We had to get some bonds. We have to borrow some money. That's automatic.
Listen carefully.
Every village around is doing that. From Calumet City to beautiful South Holland, they're getting bonds. They're borrowing money. But I hear you, other trustees, and I'm not picking sides, but I'm just looking
Yes, you are.
What we gonna do? Just keep fighting? Keep fighting and get nothing done? It's unfair to say the mayor just spending money. Where?
Y'all heard that?
Where's she putting the money in?
Y'all heard that?
Not in her pocket.
You heard that?
Going out here to the residents.
What?
Yeah, we all stakeholders out here. But just look around. If you've been riding around Dalton, you can definitely see.
Well, Cassandra showed them we raggedy.
46 and Indiana all the way over the neighborhood.
Another lady told me we were raggedy.
I went down some alleys page. My alley looked like Vietnam. My homes and everything. But there's some other residents that's getting alleys put together. For my 33 years out here, I never seen an alley getting paid. We had the 50-50 program. Yeah, we was jumping up hallelujah, but 50-50
No, you were jumping up hallelujah.
Zero to the residents. These grants being put out here, and there's more grants still sitting on the table to be actually utilized. But let's get what we can get now. Because all it looks like it's going to be is just a fight from here on out till we get to election time.
We want to.
Residents. We fighting right now, and we should be putting that money where it should be utilized at and continue taking care of residents. Because we're going to have a deficit. You have to spend money. You got to spend money to run a business. But no, you can show something for it. So what we're going to do, just keep fighting?
Yeah, we kept fighting. You're right. We fought y'all. We sure did.
Total disrespect. Yeah, the residents going to speak. But I say to you,
the residents sure did speak out with their vote.
Because they can talk smart at the meeting, but can they do something? Are they going to move the rock? Because right now, it's the residents who get some good stuff. I didn't say windows and roofs go up.
I read your comment, George. Foxy.
People get fed. Yeah, we need a little action out there. Yeah, I was at the roller rink the other day.
Ooh.
It was awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
That's some money revenue right there.
But where did we get the money, though?
$100 in. Yeah, we had to spend money to put it up. But we gonna get a chance to get a few dollars back.
When?
But I just say this here to you, my fellow board members. What are we doing as a whole to help bring something? Let's get on board. Just as you're doing the man, you got her back against the wall. What do you expect her to do? Give us a room. Give me a room in the back so you can wiggle out and say, okay, we can sit down and come take a meeting.
That her back is against the wall. We showed it. We did work to that. Her butt is out of office.
So we're going to fight till election time?
Yes, we fought all the way.
Get out there and go hustle that money up. Let her hustle up, bring it all back, and let's spend it.
Did y'all hear that?
Let's spend that money.
Let's spend that money.
We're going to try to save all the money.
Ooh.
We community and don't have nothing.
Stan Brown, you be careful what you say.
We need to check ourselves out because we're not doing a good job as a board. When we at the point we don't even talk to each other. I used to have conversation with some of my board members. We don't talk no more only when we come here. And I got attitude about that. Yeah, I bring you peppermints and all that.
Peppermint, man, keep your peppermint for your bad breath.
Get one of your fingers grass cut. I go over and get your grass cut for you.
You never cut mine, so I don't want you to cut mine.
With one another. We shouldn't be like that.
I got my own gardener. Hi, good morning, Cecilia too. I'm gonna play it again. Scene 2, you need to hear this. I know you seen that on the board meeting because I've told everybody, put their mindset inside the meeting. This is not something that Sam Brown said at home and recorded. He said this in the meeting. He was trying to get the trustees to vote for what Tiffany had on the agenda. She wanted to cover all that mess she did, and the trustees fought against it, and Sam Brown had his turn to speak. And so Sam Brown, he got two more years in office, you guys. And I'm gonna go down to the township, and I'm gonna live stream the Dalton Village, and you're gonna see all the trustees and the clerk on the glass wall because they already got it up. I didn't go back that day; I filmed it, and so yeah, I made some mistakes with the names on the barbershop. I wasn't even talking about the barbershop, but I was talking about the cigar lounge, and I said the wrong name. So once you post it, you can't correct it because I'm talking live. Now, if I wrote it, then I could correct it. But when you say something you live streaming, there's no way I can correct what I said out of my mouth because I went to the next subject as I was talking. So I just want to put that out there because, yeah, I'm going to make some errors, plenty of errors. Always going to make some errors. But I wrote to some people that had said something to me about me naming people wrong. But I knew what I was talking about, but it just didn't come out the way I was thinking. So I'm going to play Stan Brown one more time because some people came in the room and they need to hear this because this is important. Stan Brown said some stuff that can get him in trouble, really. Because them was some grants and stuff he was talking about. That big money, the millions and millions of dollars. Shoot, they spent that money before them grants came, and they couldn't get them grants because they didn't do the paperwork, they didn't put the stuff in, they didn't do the audit. They had so much missed out. They didn't do nothing. They didn't audit for 3 years. They sent nothing in. They got threats from those people that wanted that information. They know that woman still didn't send it in. Yeah.
Guys keep going up.
Hi, Linda.
Will fall.
Good morning.
Like that's the only thing that's been built. There's more things been done out here in Dalton instead of just Greenwood Falls.
Greenwood Falls is where the skating rink is, you guys, in the basketball court.
Like we got sidewalks out there because I deal with a lot of seniors, and we're looking at seniors got their sidewalks doing in front of their home. If a person's in a wheelchair, they can go down the streets. We got trees just falling on individual houses and roofs. If you guys were out there, you can actually see these things. This is real stuff. So it has to be money being spent. In order to run a village, you're going to have to get bonds. You're going to have to get loans. We're not making enough money to pay the police department, the fire department, the public works. Those are expensive entities that we have to pay for.
This man is tripping, y'all. He's tripping. Now, this before the feds came. Now, he did all this talking before the feds came.
We have to borrow some money. That's automatic. To run a village. Every village around is doing that. From Calumet City to beautiful South Holland, they're getting bonds. They're borrowing money. But I hear you, other trustees, and I'm not picking sides, but I'm just looking at.
Good morning, Mike.
What we gonna do, just keep fighting? Keep fighting and get nothing done?
It's morning for me.
It's
That's why I said good morning.
To say the man just spending money. Where's she putting the money in? Not in her pocket. It's going out into the residence.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we all stakeholders.
Where's the money, Stan Brown?
Well, just look around. If you be around, dog, you can definitely see some improvement.
Cassandra Jordan didn't say it was an improvement. She showed raggedy houses, bushes.
We got some alleys paved. My alley look like Vietnam. Potholes and everything. Because some other residents is getting alleys put together.
Really?
For my 33 years out here, I never seen an alley get paved.
33 years he's been here.
Program. Yeah, we was jumping up hallelujah, the 50-50 program. Right now, we talking about zero to the residents. There's grants being put out here, and there's more grants still
You hear it?
to be actually utilized. But let's get what we can get now. Because all it looks like it's going to be is just a fight from here on out till we get to election time. That's unfair to the residents. We fighting right now, and we should be putting that money where it should be utilized at. Taking care of the residents. Because we're going to have a deficit. You have to spend money. You got to spend money.
Don't do what that man say with y'all credit cards. Y'all gonna be in trouble owing a lot of money.
So what we gonna do? Just keep fighting.
Be careful with them credit cards. Don't do what Stan said.
I see a power struggle right here. And it's total disrespect. Total disrespect. And yeah, the residents gonna speak. But I say to you residents, pay attention to who you elected in there. Because they can talk smart at the meetings, but can they do something? Are they gonna move the rock? Because right now, it's some residents who get some good stuff. I done seen windows and roofs go up.
Shoot. Who house got the windows and roof? I heard they got stuck with that bill.
Yeah, I was at the roller rink the other day. It was awesome. Awesome. That's a money revenue right there.
But we didn't get it.
Bring some kind of dollars in. You'll be able to spend money to put it up. But we gonna get a chance.
Oh my God.
Give it a chance. But I just say this here to you, my fellow board members. What are we doing as a whole to help bring something? Let's get on board. Just as you're doing the man, you got her back against the wall. What do you expect her to do?
Oh my God, did you hear that?
Give her a room in the back so she can wiggle out and say, okay, we can sit down and
He's talking about Tiffany, y'all.
You guys are not giving no room to get to have to be in closer to fight. So we're gonna fight till election time.
Yes, and we won.
Get out there and go hustle that money up. Let her hustle up. And let's spend it.
Let her hustle that money.
Spend that money.
And spend that money.
We're gonna try to save all the money all the way through the end of the year and don't have nothing.
Shut up. Stan Brown.
Check ourselves out.
Are you that desperate?
Good job as a board. When we at the point we don't even talk to each other.
I wouldn't talk to you either.
Some of my board members, we don't talk no more only when we come here. And I got attitude about that. Yeah, I'm ready to peppermint and all that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Grass cut, just get one of your fingers grass cut. I go right get your grass cut for them. Come on. We for real life enemies with one another. We should be like that.
You shouldn't have been on the wrong side, man. You should have stayed right. You in trouble now. Now, y'all have heard Stan Brown 3 times. I played this. Stan Brown said some stuff that you would say in the streets. Go hustle that money. Let's spend it right now. Let's spend the money right now. We ain't got to worry about it. They're telling y'all how to mess up with y'all credit. Y'all ain't going to have no good credit you listen to Stan Brown. You be on so much interest on your money because you want to go spend every penny of it up. Say you got a $30,000 credit card, you gonna go spend the whole $30,000. Say you got $5,000 balance on your credit card, you gonna spend up the whole $5,000. Then you gonna be paying for that $5,000 for 10 years. The interest rate is so high, you be paying 10 years just to pay off $5,000. This man will have y'all bankrupted. Don't listen to him about that. Let's spend it now. And then somebody get Tiffany back from against the wall. Her back is past the wall. She done went through the brick. We knocked her through the bricks. I'm gonna say bricks because she lost the Dalton mayor and she lost the supervisor seat. So she been not backed up against the wall. She been knocked through bricks. Ooh, that felt good. And Tiny said, good morning, afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Baby Solo channel. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you haven't done so. You can share the video. You know what? Y'all pray for me because they might come after me. Even though this video is already up somewhere. Some of the channels have played it before, but I'm reminding people, see, that I'm putting memory back. By me playing this today, Stan Brown should be kind of feeling uncomfortable if he ever hear it because he said these words. He said it last year, February 23rd, 2024. I do have the date because I took it down. I wrote the date down when the when he sitting before the board. I just got to get that title for you guys, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of this video of what video you can watch him actually saying that you can watch it yourself. And Tiffany just hollering and screaming. She talking to the trustees so terrible. You're going to hear all that. And then when Dan Brown turns come, it's quiet. Now, Tiffany put music to his voice. And let me go get the paper I printed out, what Tiffany said about Stan Brown. Let me go get it. Did it come out? Did it come out? Yeah. Now, this is the paper I printed out. You see Tiffany's signature, her stamping? You see that? Now I'm going to read this out loud. Okay, there you go. She got it right here. And that's her face. I will bring it up. That's the date. And she got a something. She got a little that little code there where you hit that blue and you can just go to something else. I don't know what it is. I don't have Facebook. I was able to get this, and then that little block came up and told me I need to sign it to Facebook. But I snatched this real fast because I don't have a Facebook account. But this is what I got this morning. And she wrote this. She wrote this about Stan Brown. She wrote this under the video. That's why you hear music. She wrote this under the video that I didn't show you guys, but I recorded his voice instead of the video. She said, Trustee Stan Brown tells the board to work with me and see my vision through. He also talks about some of the accomplishments I've done along the way. Residents of Dalton, I've always been giving back to the community and rebuilding our community. Come out and support me and my team on February the 25th, 2025. Punch 1, Mayor Tiffany Henyard, #, trust God, #, is standing with Tiff, #, Tiffany Henyard, vote, truth speaks. Oh, truth speaks, okay. So this is up to date, you guys. This really up to date because she got the date in there. See, look. Let's see, where's the date? See the February 25th? Shut up, Bay Solo got the tea. I didn't even pay attention to the date till I started looking at the paper. Yeah. So she was talking to her supporters on Facebook. So you guys can see that I'm not making this stuff up. I don't have time to make stuff up. Shoot, it's not easy to get this information. You'll forget to pay your bills. Letting everybody see it for themselves. And there's her little hashtags at the bottom. You can see it's Facebook. Oh, she had 108 likes. This was February the 23rd that she posted this up about Stan Brown. And that's why you hear the music, though. That means she added the music to the video. But the video was first talking with the trustees, then it turned into music for Stan Brown. Yeah. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Now, isn't this the original paper, everybody? Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see. Let me go all the way back up. I got to go all the way back up because you guys were talking while the video was going, and that's wonderful. You guys shared y'all opinion and expression to one another. Love with Hope came in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because I don't know your time zone, but it's morning for me. I'm gonna go all the way back up to where Sweet Tea said, I remember that meeting. Yes, that's where I left off at. Sweet Tea said, you are doing a great job. Oh, wow. Thanks, Sweet Tea. Oh, Martin, he came in. Good morning, Martin. He said, black, blue, black, brown, nosy. was real. That was funny. That was funny, Martin. Yes, it is. I always say that word too, but I didn't want to do it today. But I posted when he said, I'm riding the bike. I couldn't even write no sentences for that short. I can't help it. I couldn't hold it. And I'm laughing just like you. I was laughing hard. And Foxy3 said, hello, Queen. Oh, thank you. And everyone, she said, and everyone celebrating in Dalton today. Yay. Yay. And then Love Without came in. She said, good morning, beautiful. Good, thank you. And friends, she said, and friends, she talked to all you guys. May 5th is here. It is did and done. Yes, Love Without. Foxy3 said, okay, cool. Then, but if you guys talk to each other, I'm gonna skip it. And then Foxy3 said he was misled, hoodwinked, and misguided. LOL. Yeah, that man know what he was doing. Foxy, I know you want to be funny. Dan Brown, it was all about money. Money is the root of all evil. And that money was good to them because they had millions of dollars to go and be luxury and look good. But if y'all, I got a picture I'm going to put up for Tiffany. I'm going to do it's going to be backyard Barbie. She does look like a backyard Barbie because she was only like that for a while, and then now she's looking like she look now. So that shows you makeup will change you. Clothes will change you. So she looking real good in this picture. I'm going to put it up on my next live. We're going to talk about the backyard Barbie. Oh my God, this is too funny. And then Joy said elder abuse of the seniors somewhere needed to call about protect service on them. Yeah, because Tiffany kept giving them cakes and sweets. Then most of them seniors are diabetic. They telling me I can go diabetic. So my sugar level keep going up and down, up and down. And my doctor said, it's not, he said, since I'm eating right, because I love eating fiber, 100% wheat bread. And that stuff, for to eat like I'm eating, it's expensive to eat this way. And you can't always have that stuff because you got to buy it all the time. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberry, that stuff don't last. Cucumbers, sweet potatoes, black-eyed peas, greens, corn. You know, I eat like that, and I be hungry still. And he called me up and said, oh, Miss, you, J. Jones, your sugar level is going up. It was okay. What are you eating? What are you eating? And I got kind of mad with my doctor, but I kept quiet. I didn't want to talk too much to him because I wanted to not get upset. And then he said, man, if it's not your food, then it's because you're not active. Because he said, when you're younger, you get to burn up all those calories and whatever else your body have to throw out. And by me being old as I am, he's right. I'm not that active. Only thing I do is maintain my property and go for walks. That's it. And go to meetings. That's it. Vacation. That's it. That's it. I'm not running and doing cartwheels and splits and on a balance beam, running track, playing football, baseball. I'm not even doing double dutch. None of those things. I'm limited. I am. I'm limited. I don't carry over 5 pounds. Right now, I ain't gonna carry 5 pounds. Shoot, I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm limited. Okay. And I had to say that because Joyce said about the elderly abuse. And Love Without said, she said, so blue, black, Stan Brown, what did he did. He never gave a significant report. Boy, good. Okay, my glasses are fogging. I'm laughing too much. Oh, okay, right. You're leaving the board next. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with him and Holmes. We don't know, y'all. We got to watch. We got to keep watching. Succeeding said, good morning. Just say hello. I work remotely, so I will catch replay. All right. Thank you, Succeeding, for coming in. And then Foxy said, they don't talk to you, Stan. You know, I wouldn't talk to him either because, you know, the man was all the way, everything. He voted against everything the trustee wanted to do right. Succeeding 2 said, I don't trust Stan Brown. Foxy3 says this. Oh, she talked to Succeeding. She's speaking to her. Beaver Attack says Stan is like 1 year late on everyone. Succeeding 2 said, she's talking to Foxy right now. And Sweet Tea said, anything he said could and will be used against all of them. The cleaning house trustees were very careful with their words. Oh, I don't see how the clean house made it, sweet tea. I told you guys yesterday, Tiffany can make you take your own self to jail. Her mouth was so bad, I would have been locked up because I've been ran through the police, slide under their legs, and jumped over that bench and choked her. She would make you want to do those things. Yes. And then Foxy 2 said, oh, she's talking to Seceding. Seceding says, sit down, Brown. It's disgusting. I am still offended by him mocking a stroke victim, the former mayor. He sure did. He did do that. Stan Brown really did that. He did it. And then let's see. Foxy 3 said, oh, she talked to Seceding. Seceding, oh yeah, I read that. Linda, hello. She said, happy inauguration day, Dalton. Thank you. We're happy and excited about it. Mike Price, good morning to you as well. He said, please, Black people, don't let Stan Brown fool you. Been rocking with Tiffany. Please see through him. Hey, Mike Price, we on him, and he knows it. He knows it. If you pay attention to the Dalton resident, they are bold people. They speak out. They don't hold nothing back. Nope. They talk. And they will front you. Don't think Stan Brown didn't get fronted when he showed up at the meeting. Oh, yeah. They fronted him. They don't play. Okay, Sweet Tea said, oh, she talked to Seating. Mike Price said, me too, to somebody's words. Sweet Tea said, Stan is a duck. Mike Price said, go back and watch the video of Stan. He a sad Black man. He worse than a sad Black man. He should have never went along with Tiffany, because look where he at today. He got to go through for what he chose to do in his life. And his family don't have to suffer. K-Mac said, no one asked for Greenwood Falls. That was her kickback from that crooked constructor. And you know, I've told y'all that video about this guy said she was putting the money with these people without a contract. They probably was the one that did the Just Ice. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know who did it. Seceding 2 said, just think, sit down, Brown, vote against anything that would benefit the residents. He did. He voted against everything. When the trustee was trying to save our money, Stan Brown was voted against saving the money for the residents. He did. Y'all saw him? Him and Holmes. There was only two. They were the only two voting with Tiffany. Holmes and Stan Brown. I don't see how Stan Brown can go sit on the board, man. That's some bold stuff, man. Dude. You were 2 years voting against what's right. So I don't know what he's going to do right now, y'all. We're going to have to watch this man. We're going to have to really watch him sitting on the board. And Jason House and Kiana and Tammy Brown them and what's the other name? Brittany them, they nothing to play with. Stan Brown ain't going to be able to take it. Ain't nothing to play with. So don't think he gonna run over them. No. He ain't gonna be able to run over them. No. And it's Edward Steve. He's a smart man. Oh my God. He used to be a trustee before. He know what's going on. He know what to do. He know the job. Foxy 3, see if he say the same thing when the Alphabet Boys come to town. He got subpoenaed, Foxy 3. He got one of the subpoenas too. Trust me, they didn't talk to him. I believe they didn't talk to him last year. Not now. They might come back to him again too. Oh, okay. My shout out to my moderator, Tiny. She said good morning, afternoon, and a good evening. Welcome to Babe Solo channel. And she gave some love, some heart, and prayer hand. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Tiny. So Cindy 2 said, sit down, Brown. It's like the Uncle Tom illustration in history. You hit it hard, season 2. You hit it hard. I like that. You and Mike is on it. And Mike said they need to put all of her coins on the jack as with fellow real Black leaders like the African president. You talking about Obama? That's the only president I remember, President Obama. Ooh, with his fine self. Oops. Put yourself together, Miss Pull yourself together. Okay, love without. Sam Brown just go back and ride the bike. Don't love without. He rode the bike. The bike is broken. He rode it down to the rims, and the rims are wobbling and bent. He can't even ride it no more. If you do, he gonna need some training wheels because you know how the bicycle rims be all boom, bam, bam like this. I think they didn't came off the bike. They actually off the bike. The bike is just sitting there ready for storage for somebody to come pick it up and sell it with the junk. And then I'm finished reading what Love Without says. Stan Brown, just go back and ride the bike. And though on what Tiffany got you into jail time as well. You know what? I'd be terrified with all of them. You see, who it was? Somebody left. Who left? Somebody left. We don't know what Tanganyika is. The woman that was sitting up there talking about they use cash to pay a bill. And Kiana kept saying, well, where is the receipt? She said, we paid cash. I ain't got it quite right, but I got a little bit there. So the rest of y'all might figure it out. That's some crazy stuff. Foxy 3 said, Tiff was covered with the landslide. She blew up. We blew her up. Boom. And then Mike Price said, you have to really tell the truth. There's a lot of slow black in that town. Not L, but black, but a lot. Now, Mike Price, I'm going to fix you right now. Do not talk like that about us because everybody ain't slow. Just because they seem slow to you, everybody not slow. So be nice when you talk about our race because your race got slowness. Chinese people got slowness. Caucasian people got slowness, which is your race. What else? Oh, race in this world got some slowness in them. So be careful how you talk about people. I know you're getting all high up and mighty about what we're saying over here, but you got to be careful how you put your words out because you said there's a lot of slow people. A lot means you're going plural on us over here. You're making it plural. You should have said Stan Brown is slow. That's how you should have worded that sentence. Because you see, you watch how we fight over here in Dalton. Come on over here. Come on over here and cause some corruption on us and see what happens. I'm just letting you know. Mike Price, I'm not trying to hurt you, but you put something in here that bothered me. You called majority of us slow. When I want the chat room to listen up. When you don't use plural words in your sentences, because you're adding people that don't belong in there. Really. You have to go single. You got to keep it on that person. You have to say, Stan Brown is slow, or Tiffany is slow, Babe Solo is slow, or I'm slow. Don't say lot or we. You go in plural. Yes. I just want to say that, Mike. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just who I am. This is how I am. A ceiling 2 said, because then you said a slow black in that town. You're talking about my community. You're talking about my community right now, Mike Price. And you said not all but black, but not all but black, but a lot. See, you're contradicting yourself. You back talking. First you say one thing about it, then you go back and forth. So be careful how you word your sentences. You know, I have to learn how to do that too. Cecina 2 said, he has a hustler next get rich scheme mentality. Cecina 2 said, it's horrible that he was voted to replace Trustee Edward. Tiffany did that. Mayors have power. Jason House can come in there and do the same thing. Yes, he can. He can. Edward Steve, and he did nothing for the residents. You perfect, Cecilia. Nothing but protect Tiffany. Queen Donna Bridges came in. Good morning. Hi. We got a good day today. Jason House gets sworn in. We get our new mayor and the team. Awesome. Cecilia 2 said he still has another 2 years for his term, right? Yes. Holmes got 2 years. Stan got 2 years. To me, we got 2 people sitting on the board that's like fungus, sitting around good fruit. And you got badness sitting in the middle of good fruit. So I wonder those 2 fungus going to try to eat their way through the good fruit. But they're dealing with some strong fruit. We got the same team that were fighting them 3.5 years. Edward Steve is the only one that's coming back in. And trust me, he fought too. If you go back and look at the videos in 21 and 22, Edward Steve is sitting on that board. He is fighting for the residents of Dalton. And he didn't back down. So that spoiled fruit, Stan Brown and Holmes, got a rude awakening. And don't leave out the community of Dalton, because we're going to back them up. And that means period. Okay, Prima Donna, she said good morning to someone. Sharon, hi Sharon Baker. Babe, hello, I'm about to toss you the football. You gonna toss me the football? Good morning. I can catch it too. I'll catch that football, Sharon. Cecilia too said, Tiffany blocked me because I responded that she tries to paint the picture that the residents are broke and that was not correct. She's wrong. This resident get over 100-some thousand a year income. How you think they surviving in their house? These houses ain't cheap. Some people can't take care of their house. They might have got real old where they can't go and do their work. And then they depended on the township because they thought, oh, we'll cut your grass, we'll do this for you. And they listen to them people instead of doing like me. I got my own gardener. And then when I can't, like I sat in my house for 3 years and need an electrician. I just brought an electrician in now because I had to come up with that money. So what I do, if my stuff breaks down, I wait till I have the money and I call the people that are legit and professional to come in and do my stuff in my house. I am serious. And these senior citizens got to learn that. I'm on a fixed income myself. I don't work. I can't get no extra money nowhere. I can't go do no overtime to make up what I need to make up. I got to just wait, save it up. Even my car break down. I park it. I take the lift. I don't take the bus and what's called anymore. I just take the lift only because I ain't going that far. So I take the lift and get there quick and get home back. And that's what I did. And now, so it's a way out, you guys. It's a way to survive. It's a way out. It's always a way out. You just can't sit here and depend on these people that tell you these dreams they put in your mind to lean on them. And all the time they scamming you and robbing you. How you doing? Yeah, I had to put that out. So, and I like that Cecilia brought that out. That is what she's doing. And they was Cecilia too. I heard other channels call us broke. I'm serious. I have seen people drive through our town taking pictures, going back on their channel, talking about how bad we look. Oh, their roads need to be fixed. Oh, this needs to be done. I went all the way to Springfield, Massachusetts. I was getting a whiplash in the car. Driving down these streets, okay? And I'm in another state. So why would you put Dalton down like that? It don't make no sense. Everybody got that problem in every state, no matter where you live. There's a road with potholes. There's a road you're going to have a whiplash and all that good stuff. So come on now, y'all calm down with this. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. I had to put the truth out. It's so true. Potholes everywhere. Bumps in the road. Okay. I just can't. This is, I was reading what Christina said about us being broke. I had to bring that out. Love Without said, I just can't wait to see no show for the commemoration today. Tiffany, are you coming? I'm going to dress up, sitting in the kitchen in my high chair. And please show up. I don't think so, Love Without. She ain't showing up to nothing else. What make you think she gonna come there to watch Jason get sworn in? That woman is not gonna do that. No. If she does that, somebody please call 911 because I done had a heart attack. Yeah, and I can't breathe and I'm still breathing. That's what I'm be saying. Then I'm gonna say I'm dead. I would do it in front of the whole camera, you guys. I would say I'm dead if that woman show up, and I'll be saying I need an ambulance. I would sure do it, and I'll say, Lord, take me now. I would do that. I will if that woman show up. But right now, she got one more meeting to show up to, and that's the township meeting this month. This is it for me for the meeting. Now let's talk about that on the next time we talk. Is she going to show up at the township meeting? That's what we need to be concerned about because she's still the supervisor until May 19th. Okay, I like that. Love was out and succeeding. Y'all had some good stuff. And Cecilia says, Stan would not make a decision until the decision was made. And Cecilia too says, Stan is like a rotten tomato. Hello. Hopefully He will be voted out when his term is over. I'm gonna tell you about the people of Dalton. I don't think Stan got another chance to come back because they are mad at this man because he went against everything that was right. Y'all making me get nervous right now. Y'all making me have a backflash. That's why I say mental wellness needs to be here for us. We need it because these people, they almost destroyed Dalton. Cecilia 2 said, what happens if Holmes, the clown, aka Holmes, seat comes available? We got to wait and see what unfolds, Cecilia 2. I can't even give you the answer on that because I'm gonna be watching too. Sharon said, I know you well. You do, thank you. There's a football. Yo, good morning, Babe Solo in the chat family. Good morning, Yo. Nice to see you here. Awesome. Correction officer said, while a man stand is a man that always scared to state his plan, coward to the fullest. He is. I agree with you, correction officer. Stan is a disgrace. He's an embarrassment to our community, him and Holmes. Stan is in the public, but Holmes is hiding somewhere. And who was that? I think it was K. Mike or somebody told me that he might be sleeping in the skating ring. I'm going to go by there and check and see if anybody's sleeping in one of those buildings. You never know. Holmes might be in there. No, I don't think his woman going to let him sleep in the streets because remember, he got a woman. Remember they said he got married. Okay, the same woman he always been with. And then, okay, everybody's speaking to everybody. That's so nice. One of my marinators that got off, that was Tiny. She got to get ready for work. And I thank you for coming, Tiny. Bye. Don't work too hard. And Yo said, nobody wants to see her today at all. I'm so happy that her ash is gone. I can jump out of my skin right now. Yo, me and you together. And we can pop them fans. Cecilia Sue said, Stan is self-serving. And Bill Weaver said, hello, here from the Atlanta Billy. Hello. And I am finna get ready to end the show. And I thank you guys for coming in and hanging in here with me. And Beaver Attack says Stan Brown wife was on the school board. Shut up. See, I don't keep up with all them people because I just can't, y'all. It's too stressful. I'm getting a little stressed bringing this information to you guys because I'm here. I'm here amongst all this mess. But it's time. I want to thank you guys for coming in on Babe Solo channel. And I will see y'all today around 5. Hey, come on, Yo. You know we get down. Oh, I'm feeling it now, y'all. Bye. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. Bye. I love you guys. Peace, joy, and happiness.